What is up, everybody? Lyle, no hippie trucking and transportation. Weather's good out there. I don't think there's going to be a lot of people showing up for this bad boy. These nuts, I'm about to get into my life, man. I'm on my first load off of home time, and man, it's hard to find this motivation. I'm telling you. What's up, David Boyd? Did knock down this hairdo, I think, yesterday or the day before yesterday. Slime packs in the house. We got a celebrity in here. People lose their mind when they see her. These nuts, it's so hard coming back off of home time. I'm going to tell you. Okay, so I got the perfect load coming off of home time, at least in my opinion. What scared me yesterday was I'm at the Denver yard. What's up, Mike Chapman? Hopefully you're still doing well. So I go to my truck the day before I head out, and I'm at the Denver Navajo terminal, and I see about 6 loaded trailers with bills on them. And literally what I was thinking is, if these guys give me like one of these 20-mile loads, I'm going to just tell them to make me available like on the 5th of next month. What's up, Prime Trainer Tim? What's up, Tim Travels? So anyway, the load I ended up getting, they sent it to me about 4:30 this morning, is a load picking up in Grand Island, Nebraska. So that JBS, Swift, whatever, going to Springdale, Ohio. That's a nice clean run. 80, 29, 36, 72. Love that. So a lot of people would disagree with this deadhead and me saying it's perfect. But what I like about it is most of those loads coming out of Denver aren't going to pay much anyway, right? A lot of it's going to be some beer now. I see some Coors is now shipping stuff. And then I don't know if we still do the water load going to North Platte, Nebraska. But either way, I just rather deadhead out. Like now, I don't pick up till tomorrow at noon. I was so lazy. Normally, I would go ahead, drop the trailer at the 01, and then just bobtail to that truck stop up there. Now that truck stop's a little rustic, so I'm just like, I feel so lazy. I don't even want to drop a trailer right now. So I went and got the washout at the place right next to this Bosselman's, which is where I'm at now, the Bosselman Pilot. And then I just pulled over here right in front of the fuel lane, and I'm just gonna hang out. I'll drop the trailer when I go pick up the load. I'll start calling them about 4 in the morning, see what's up. But I am not, I'm just not feeling it, man. I'm just feeling like tired. I don't know. So, Prime Trainer Tim is in Wisconsin. What's up, Milton Moore? Man, I ain't going by no damn restaurant to do none of that stuff. Slime Pack is saying it's always a struggle leaving home. Hey, Mike Chapman, if you're still in here, let me know that you're still doing good, so I don't have to have no guilt on my conscience. So, alright, these nuts, every time I come off home time, I have to go to Master Donnie in Livonia, and 80% of the time, it's a claim. I've never had a claim at Master Donnie. One thing I can say, totally off topic, and I'm losing some air. Hold on a second. Totally off topic. I think I made a hard right turn. I might need to go check my glad hand. But, oh shit, Mike, sorry about that. I'm gonna start this truck real quick. My check engine light came back on, but I'm not worried about it because shit, I was getting like 14 miles a gallon on the way out of here. So yeah, I'm losing some air. All right, so I'm just gonna let it pump back up real quick. Master Donnie, that's kind of one of my favorite loads out of that area. Mr. Mayhem is suggesting I go back home now. Man, I gotta run up some cash out here real quick. Slime Pack is agreeing about the claims at Master Donnie. I've never had that. So I'm just gonna set these trailer brakes once it airs up. So I got like 8 load locks. I go to pick up this trailer, and it's got 2 brand new load locks in the trailer. So I ended up swapping out a couple of the older ones I had, and then threw the other ones back in the trailer. And I'm just gonna leave them at the trailer, or leave them at the meat plant that I drop off at, unless there's somebody at Pilot that wants 2 of them. What's up, Angelo? Ciao. So anyway, I just feel tired. I slept good last night, so I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just being back out on the road. But like I said, I could not have got a better load than the load I got off of Home Time. Going to an area I like. I mean, I don't necessarily like Cincinnati, but it's still that Ohio area. Set me up for the next one. I mean, I was just praying I didn't get anything going to like New Jersey or I mean, Pennsylvania is not that bad, but the first run out sets the tone for the entire run, and my run's going to be about 60 days this time, so I'm going to be living that real trucker life. And getting me out to the Midwest, run around that matrix, if I could get caught up in the matrix, that'd be excellent. Alright, so Slime Pack said she had 20,000 pounds of perfect peppers declined. The last time I had a load that got a produce load that was declined, I was dropping off somewhere in Pennsylvania. I was training somebody at the time, and we ended up having to drop it at this place in Pittsburgh, and that happened to be my trainee's drive shift. And that area was tight down there. As a matter of fact, it kept trying to direct him down streets that, had he not known any better, you know, which comes with experience, because he was about to try to make this turn, but it kept trying to send us down these wrong streets. Or maybe they were right streets. We just couldn't have made it. So hopefully I can get my head back in this game real quick. What's up? Your pleasure. I'm just out here in Nebraska at this big Bosselman's truck stop. I'd rather stop here than the place that's closest to the shipper. I was going to drop my load, go bobtail to this other place, but man, that place is a little too rustic for me. So I'll be able to come in here and get some of this good coffee in the morning. They got some espresso machines, something like that. Go ahead and brew up about 5 of those and put it in my coffee mug and be good to go. My man Mike Chapman is leaving New Jersey, going to Dallas. I'll tell you one thing about Dallas. Dallas has not made a good exit that I don't want to miss. I am missing exits in Dallas like forever. And one time I was down there, the last time I was down there, man, this new GPS system had me all trying to run up in the airport and shit. Luckily, there was a place to make like a legal U-turn to get out of that mess, but yeah, definitely got to run up some money because I want to have my wife's car paid for before the second payment's due. So let me run up some of this and then start working on some home shit I got to get to. Hey, Slime Pack, if you're still in here, you might want to check, man. You might, in your last video, somebody was saying that it might be a wiring harness. And I think that's been the major problem with your truck. You need to take that to a good Peterbilt, not Springfield. I don't know about where you live, but a good Peterbilt dealership and have them check that out. Because it might be starting off with, you know, transmission fault codes and all this other kind of stuff that you have. But at some point, it could go to your blinkers. It did that to me. Blinkers, one headlight was out, and I had to get it rewired and everything. All right, Mike's only had two loads on his last 2 checks. That is not good. One thing I did notice though before I went on break, or before I went on home time, was a lot of these shippers were leaving a lot more time, or customers or sales or whoever it was leaving a lot more time on some of those loads to factor in the weather. At least that's kind of what I noticed. But still, that's not good. So a tip for new drivers, and Mike Chapman also, if you don't know when a load is going to get done or if the load is ready, sometimes in your load screen, you know, when it talks about your shipper or whatever, sometimes it'll say trailer number such and such and such is ready. But sometimes if you go into view documents, you'll see a loaded trailer report in there. So that's the first thing I'm going to do when I wake up in the morning, like around 3 or 4 o'clock. Check to see if there's anything submitted in those documents, and then if not, then I'll call. But a lot of people don't know that, which is why I'm saying that. Now they don't have an appointment time on my delivery yet, so whether, you know, who knows, if the trailer's ready at 4 a.m. and I pick it up, they might set an appointment different than if I get there noon to pick it up. But this goes against everything that I normally am about. There is no way I would usually not drop a trailer when I have a chance to, just to get half of the work done today. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to drive there, drop the trailer, pick up the trailer, and I could have eliminated some of that if I would just dropped the trailer today. Bandit 579, we just got off the phone with each other. Gonna be home if you want to get a load to San Antonio. I'll bring you some Mexican food. Man, them tacos last time were good, man. Gene Scott, what's up, buddy? Picking up in LaPorte, Texas, headed to Walmart, DC, and Terrell, Texas. Then picking up in Dallas, Texas, to Olney, Illinois. Are you picking up at that Mars place in Dallas? The Atlanta Bonded or whatever that is. I kind of like picking up there. Midlife Trucker, what's up? Definitely got my hair cut, and I probably do need some back in practice, but luckily I got a pull through right in front of the fuel islands at Bosselman's truck stop out here in Nebraska, exit 312. What's up, Everett? Dick Dickinson, 75 and sunny in Valdosta, Georgia. Man, it's like 65 degrees out here. That's one of the reasons I chose to leave Denver during this like 2-day window, was because the weather was going to be so good. So I figured I'd get out when I could. Bandit 579, the chocolate place in Dallas. That is like one of my favorite places to pick up. Now they do got this little arrogant motherfucker up there. And I chose not to light. Well, it's this girl. And she be trying to belittle people out there. Well, I can't say that. It was one time I went out there and I wasn't used to I didn't know the process. So I just drive up to the gate, and then she acts like I'm supposed to know that that I gotta scale out on the way out and all this kind of stuff. So anyway, it wasn't what she said, it was that tone of voice. Headed to Laredo, you're so wrong about Atlanta traffic. I have never, there's been maybe 2 times I've had problems in Atlanta. I've drove through, listen, I'm gonna tell you, sometimes driving through Denver could be worse than Atlanta. Okay, here comes somebody. We'll see if this is somebody that knows me. See if I can get some slime pack action.
I think I met you or your wife when I used to be at Prime. I remember this truck.
Well, my wife...
are you the owner of the truck?
Yeah.
There's a girl I was talking to.
She might have been one of my drivers.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, I used to be at Prime, and I left in November when they put that in there. I was like, nope.
Hey, I hear you, man.
I've been at Prime 8 years. I was like, no. I got my 1,000,000 miles. I'm good. So,
Well, I'm actually on video right now.
are you really? Oh yeah, because it analyzes you. With the
Well, no,
AI,
I'm saying I'm doing a live on YouTube. I'm doing a live on YouTube. So now I get to tell everybody that Prime lost an 8-year driver, 1,000,000 miles at Prime because of the cameras.
I came over to Landstar.
All right, man. How you liking it, Landstar?
Oh, I like it. You know, I get to pick and choose my own roads, and make better money. So, better rates.
You never know what the future holds, man.
Never. You have to go.
All right, man. Good meeting you again. There you go. Lost 8-year driver. He's at Landstar. Says he's liking it. Says he's making more money. So there you go. Hey, Bandit, the only way I'm going to get some tacos out there is if you bring them to me. Because I'm not getting off the beaten path to go get some damn tacos. But I don't remember who he would have been talking about at Prime. It was either Myra or Donnell. Martin. No, I'm like a Lucky Strike menthol. Gene says Nashville is worse than Atlanta. Nashville's not that bad to me either. The cities that I think are like Dallas, Houston. Like, I even think that fucking Portland, I'll give worse than Atlanta. Washington, D.C. area. I mean, just off the top of my head, shoot, I could... L.A. area. San Francisco Bay, South Bay area. Chicago. Yeah, Seattle. I kind of throw Seattle and Portland together. I don't know why. Oh, shit. Somebody's asking if I'm a Norteño or Sereno. I guess I'd be a or a Sereno if I had to choose between the two. Seeing as I spent so much time in San Diego. Bandit 579 talking about going to the Riverwalk. I can't do that, man. Once I'm on this truck, I can't get off the truck. I can't do the walking around and going to... Man, I can't do it because once my head is out of the game, it's hard for me to get back in and want to work. Because I'll have this same feeling I have right now. Like in about another 4 or 5 days, I'll be all about trucking. I'll be like dialed in, you know. But if I was to get off and take some time off the truck and do something fun, then my mind gets on that shit. And then it's hard for me to, like, the pleasure's not worth the pain that I have to go through once I get back out on the truck. Phoenix, again, another one. That Phoenix is underrated, but yeah, Phoenix traffic. Midlife, you don't have to pull your dash cam video of driving in Atlanta because I've been through Atlanta. I mean, listen, the one thing I will say about Atlanta is a small inconvenience can turn into a big problem. So one car gets stalled or, you know, whatever it is, then it blocks up everything. So I think Atlanta's worse as far as that goes, but I can only remember 2 times going through Atlanta that I was like, I mean, I can think of actually sitting in way more places, like the highway is not moving at all, or going 5 miles an hour or less in way more cities than Atlanta. The 2 times I got stuck in Atlanta, there was like a fatality accident and the highway was all stopped up for that. But just like normal everyday stuff, I don't know. Martin Roddy, have I ever dealt with a lot lizard? I'm gonna be completely straight up honest. I don't even think I've actually ever seen one. And a lot of that is because I'm not like all these other, you see all these other drivers at these name brand truck stops and shit like that. I'm at the off-brand truck stops more often than not. As a matter of fact, down the road from this Bosselman's, there's a brand new Fat Dogs. Had I not just got my washout across the street, I'd have went there. Now, I did have a male guy, like this guy, try to fuck me one time in Hickory Flat, Mississippi. When I first got out on the road. There you go. Well, I had my shit from here up there. Bandit, I'm telling you, it could be a 10-hour break, a 40-hour break. As soon as I get off this truck, I start losing all, like, it's just a mindset thing. All right, Dick, hey, we don't need to be doing that. It is appreciated, but definitely don't do that shit. Which is what you're saying to piss me off. Okay. See, some people could do that. Like one of my boys, man, Rusty, he'll go everywhere. Like, he was just walking around. I don't know what about Albuquerque made it somebody want to go do shit in Albuquerque, but Salt Lake City's out doing shit. You know, he's always doing that. And I just don't know how somebody can go out and have fun go back to the truck, finish a break, and actually want to truck some more. Like when my mindset gets off, I don't want to even see this damn truck. As a matter of fact, I hate this truck right now. Bandit 579 talking about don't flash them cab lights. That's why it probably happened, because my boy that's been driving since 94, he said that back in the day they used to flash their marker lights and shit like that for whatever reason. And old school, not old school, but the older Peterbilts, when you turned on the ignition, you know, like roll down the window or whatever, it used to blink your lights. So I don't know if you saw that. But I was actually on the phone with my wife when this guy comes up, trying to be all subtle. Do you want some company? I forgot. It was crazy. Alright, was the male from Mississippi black or white? Was he trying to take it all the way or just sloppy? Man, I don't know. He was a white dude, though. He's probably late 50s, I'd imagine. Damn, somebody's driving the wrong way on I-75 in Florida. If you guys, there was a driver at Prime. He ended up quitting Prime. But he used to do YouTube videos, and he was driving on the highway, and a car was coming down the highway the wrong way. And he moved over. The car missed him, but hit the truck that was behind him. And he said that like mentally fucked him up for a while. Bandit, I can't do it. The better the shit, the worse it is for me. Man, if I was to go out and get some like real good sushi somewhere and then try to get, I can't do it. I just can't. Mike Chapman, last week in Tennessee, had a car going wrong way. Almost hit me at 2 a.m. Jesus Christ. Martin, would I pick up a hitchhiker? No. What's up with people coming at you from the TA in Livingston? Gonzo, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Hey, Gonzo, if this is the same Gonzo, what's up? What's going on with Walmart? How you liking that? I'm going, Martin has all kinds of questions. Have I ever had to shit on the side of the road? No. Well, not on the side of the road. There's only one time in question, and because normally normally that's never going to be an issue with me. But I was picking up in Mississippi a long time ago, and they had this place where you go check in, and then they send you to like this, like, it's not a drop lot, but it's just like this big ass like place to park, and then you wait for their call. And pitch black out there. And that's like the only time, and that was probably back 4 years ago. Okay, Gonzo, I'm not on that Walmart dedicated account anymore. I'm on Foster Farms dedicated for CR England. Okay. I've heard a lot of those dedicated accounts at CR England are pretty good. Gonzo quit Walmart. These fuel islands over here are jacked up. Let's see if I can get some shit stirred up real quick. Is anybody out here actually getting fuel, or are we just fucking around? I guess nobody's gonna bite on that. Sometimes you can get some good arguments going. Shamarcus, oh man. I'm not wanting to come back, but I got about the best load I could get out of Denver, picking up in Grand Island, Nebraska, at that Swift place, and then going to Springdale, Ohio, just outside of Cincinnati. Bandit 579 says the pizza in here is good. I'm stocked up right now. I'll probably go in there in the morning, drop the kids off at the pool. Has anybody been in the bathroom in here where them urinals where you're... I won't even think about peeing in there. Anybody been in those bathrooms and see how they're configured? Like you're damn near looking at somebody eye to eye taking a piss in that place. 412, what's up? Just got off the phone with him earlier this morning. Minus 20 degrees in Grand Island last week. Last time I was out this way picking up, it wasn't Grand Island. I was in Schuyler, Nebraska. And that was minus 15 degrees. So cold that people's fifth wheels weren't like closing. 2 drop trailers in just the time I was there. Gonzo, they drilled out 2 drive tires on a KLLM rig last week. The T8 in Ontario, California last week for the driver taking a 30-minute break. First of all, the T8, if you're gonna have to go to a truck stop in Ontario, California, why would anybody choose the TA as opposed to the Petro anyway? I mean, both of them are kind of shitty, but Midlife Trucker, do I have a tight run? Not a lot of wasted time between the 01 and the 90? I'm not sure. The 90 appointment's not set yet. The 90 is dropping off on Friday, but there's no time on it yet. So if I pick it up tomorrow, Wednesday, and do what I do, bang out, 650 miles or whatever that first day, that'll leave me a couple hundred left. I could get some relaxation on the back end, but I don't know when the appointment's set. Matter of fact, I was just talking to somebody earlier today about those urinals when I was saying where I might stop because I was too lazy to go drop my trailer. Blindside, what's up? Yeah, I actually didn't get a razor to it. I just used the clippers that I cut my hair with. Martin is talking about some gay activity in the urinals. I don't know. I don't hang out there. 412. Yeah, I'm in Grand Island right now. I decided to be lazy and not drop my trailer today. I'll just do that tomorrow when I go pick it up. Or tonight or whenever the trailer's done. My pickup time is weird because normally you'll get like a window on this place. But I actually have a pickup tomorrow at 12:12. Afternoon, so I'll probably call them if I wake up in the middle of the night at 12. I'll call them at 12, and then I'll maybe call them at 4 or 5. But really, no pressure. This route that I'm gonna be taking, plentiful with truck stops. I could drive till all hours of the night and not have to worry about it. Jay, what's up? I'm just out here chilling. It's 75 degrees in Atlanta, Midlife Trucker says. What happened to that? Okay. Bandits talking about the driver at Prime that was filmed being all drunk, peeing all over the trucks and stuff. I don't know what happened to that dude. You know, you guys hear about that ice pick bandit or whatever that's out there in the South flattening truckers' tires. The last time that Pinehurst Travel Plaza, which I like to frequent in Georgia, that happened 2 days before I went there. So if I got there 2 days earlier, I could have been a casualty. All right. Midlife Trucker. Deliveries in Richardson, Trenton, and Laredo. No appointments, just daytime business hours. Yeah, but Trenton. Uh-oh, Gonzo. My nephew is in the second phase rifle range at Pendleton, and they have some kind of scopes on their rifle. I told him that's weak. You better learn how to use your sights. You know, when I was in boot camp, we didn't have sights and shit like that. But, or scopes, should I say. But if I was to talk down about some people qualifying on the rifle range with scopes, I would sound just as dumb as these guys out here talking about you need to have a fucking atlas to drive around this shit. So technology's just got to that point. And you know what? On a rifle range, it's not necessarily the scope that's going to make you a better shooter. It's your breathing, your natural point of aim, all that kind of stuff. That's what separates the experts from the... Fuck, I just know expert. I didn't have to get down. Marksman and sharpshooter or whatever. You know, a lot of people just think they're going to take that one shot and dial it in every time. If you got that natural point of aim, all you got to do is shoot, take a breath, exhale, and you should be able to just hit the bullseye every time with your eyes closed and exhale. Down, boom, boom. Anyway. The Bosselmans has the best showers in the state of Nebraska. I don't know. I won't be getting a shower in Nebraska. Trenton, Texas. Okay, good. I was in 89 and it was all open iron sights. Yeah, I went in 87. So you know, I was watching this video about these drill instructors on Facebook or something. You know how lucky these people are to have these brown fucking boots that everybody's wearing now? Half our fucking time was taken up spit shining boot. Midlife Trucker, the Atlas was obsolete the day it was printed. I don't know if I go that far, but definitely no need for it in today's day and age. And the stupid shit they say about it is like the Atlas is going to prevent everything. If they have a fucking like detour and you're getting caught off guard, like for example, I was in Kentucky, I think. Kentucky or Tennessee, and the highway was shut down. I didn't have time, even if I wanted to break out my Atlas, and you know, I had to fucking make a decision, left or right. Traffic's behind me, and then wait for GPSs and all that stuff to catch up. Midlife Trucker was in 83. Yeah, 83. They still had muskets and iron rounds back then. Shamarcus was 4 in 87. You missed the best clubbing. Like all this shit they're talking about now? Not even close to like back then. Those were the days. Like, I don't even. Anyway, I'm not even getting. That's a totally different story. Those were the good old days. Yeah. What's the Atlas say about I-40 and the Francis Scott Key Bridge? Exactly. Got a Walmart driver next to us, based out of Loveland, Colorado, looks like. Anyway, this is just going to be a quick one right here. I need to get off of here because the more people come in here, the less... fuck, what do they call that? It takes longer for my phone to like download the information. I'll start like cutting in and out. So I'm going to get off of here now, but just want to let everybody know I'm back in these streets. I'm not really feeling it right now. Maybe I'll be feeling it in a few days. I don't know, but Milton, old school guy. It's hard for me to listen to you guys talking about an Atlas and driving a truck with an automatic. Man, listen. If I could just set this shit like on autopilot like a plane, I'd be down with that even more. But listen, it's not like I don't like. Okay, I never really worked with an Atlas or anything like that. But I'm old enough to remember when you used to have to get out the Thomas guide and like figure out where you were going with the grids and all that kind of stuff. So it's not like it's lost on me. I just don't think that in today's technology there's really a use to be messing with an Atlas. And a lot of times the issues aren't issues that they're not known issues, or they're things that just popped up or whatever. And I'm not going to be able to just sit there and figure it out. Anyway. Alright, well, I'm about to get off here. I do appreciate you guys stopping by. As always, comment, subscribe. I'm out.